Bonjour. So today I'm going to be making a necklace because I've been obsessed with the dry wet look, or just the wet look in general, the wet dry look. I don't know what to call it. But you know those dresses or those like clothing pieces that look like they're wet and they're like on your body, but they're dry. And it's usually done with resin. I'm meaning to do that, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And also I really want to make a wet leather piece, so I'm working on that. But I saw these little like Waterdrop necklaces and I really want one. And I was like, I could just make one. DIY moment. That's what we're doing today. And I found this UV resin. I've never used this before. Use in velvet ventilated area. Wear protective gloves and eyewear. Fuck that. Wash thoroughly after handling. Seek medical attention. My favorite kind of crafts involve chemicals where you need to seek medical attention. Okay, I need to go look for stuff.
Okay, so I started with this silicone thread. Honestly, not the right move. It kept curling like this. And you'd probably be better off if you had like a piece of nylon, like something stiff, because mine was like stretchy like an elastic. So I started off using the UV resin, and as you can see, it was very liquid. So I made a couple of little droplets and they spread so fast. I cured them, and to be honest with you, they just did not look cute. It turned out really ugly in my opinion. I was like, this is not what I want. This does not look like a drop. This just, I don't know. There you can see the stretchiness of the thread, which is not good. I just was too lazy to go buy a different thread. So I remembered I have this gel nail polish that's way thicker in consistency, and I used that instead, and this worked so much better. Every 2 drops I think I cured, so that way the liquid didn't have too much time to like spread out, and this worked very well. It was slightly yellowish compared to the UV resin, but honestly I wasn't that bothered, and I feel like it doesn't make that big of a difference. So once I was done with the first layer, I took some isopropyl alcohol and I cleaned every individual bead because it always leaves like a sticky residue. So once I removed that, I went in with this clear OPI nail polish and I went over all the little droplets, and this just kind of ensured that they were not sticky anymore and also made them super shiny. Then here's the super satisfying part where I got to peel it off. This was so much fun, and I flipped it over and I was so dedicated, I repeated the steps on the other side. So I did the gel resin, cured it, cleaned it, and then went over it again with the OPI regular clear nail polish just to make it like 3-dimensional. Then I used a little jump ring here and I just tied it to the end. This was a lot trickier than I thought it would be, but I made it work. I took some of the UV resin again, added some onto the knot and cured it just to make sure that the knot wouldn't undo itself after a while, because I was kind of worried about that. And then I used this little clasp hooky thingy and repeated that on the other side, tied a knot, some of the gel polish on top, and then cured it, and then we were done. The necklace part is essentially done, but I want to like present it nicely. I had like a vision for my makeup, but I've been like wearing it all day. I'm gonna kind of touch it up, I guess. I drew on fake moles today because with certain looks, I think it looks really cute. So I already bleached my brows today. We're going over it again. It kind of like ages after a while. The hair looks a bit more gray rather than like bleached. The last time I bleached my eyebrows was like 1.5 years ago, which is crazy because for a while I was doing it almost every month. Every time I think about doing it again, I'm like, I can just put concealer on and let's see what we think when I get my eyebrow fixed, you know? So I've just been doing that generally. I have this mini teeny tiny band lipstick. It's very cute. Lately I've come across so many people that are younger than me, and it freaks me out a little bit. So I'm like, how the fuck are you living, working human being? I feel like you should be a baby. And you know, on the one hand it makes me feel old, but on the other hand, I can't like wait for my birthday. I'm turning 24 in like 2 months. I'm excited to have a nice even number again. Usually like on my even numbers, I do a getaway and I flee the country. And on the odd numbers, I do like a birthday party. So last year I turned 23, did a big birthday party, and I kind of want to do it again. And I don't know what theme I would go with, but I'm also like, I'm supposed to flee the country. I get a little too excited sometimes when it comes to glitter. The Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb. Rihanna really helped us out with this one. It was one of those products where I remember buying it and I was like, am I ever gonna use this? And the answer is, I don't use it very often. But when I do use it, it's amazing. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. It's always a little bit of a gamble, but this was a good gamble. Next I got this gloss that I'm gonna put on my eyes. It's super uncomfortable to wear, by the way. It's like lifting my lid, but it looks really good. It looks so good. I look so good. Thank you. Okay, so next up, we're gonna do my collarbones. It's gonna be here, and I feel like it just makes sense. I'm just gonna go crazy because, girl, I want to shimmer to the gods. Actually, no, I want to shimmer brighter than the gods. I don't know if you guys can see it. You know, I'm gonna go my finger and do like shine to the extreme. Fuck. Okay, that's so hot. Ooh.
So I have this mousse, styling mousse volume care, all through my hair. And this is just gonna give us that wet look, I think. Actually, I think it might just genuinely be making my hair wet. The vision is visioning so far. I'm actually kind of vibing with this. Okay. This is so satisfying, you guys. I don't know, it's really fun to play with. I've actually been getting a lot better at hair. Gelling the sides more. I think that would be the move. I think that'll look quite hot. That looks good. I look really good. I think we're good to go. I'm gonna try to find a place to take pictures now. I already took off the necklace, but it's done. She's sexy, she's stunning, she's beautiful. Overall, really successful project. Took a lot longer than I thought it would to make, actually, but I'm really happy with the outcome. Don't know, but I think wet dress, wet top, wet leather fabric, resin epoxy kind of look is up next, so I don't know, that definitely needs to be done to match the necklace, but we'll see. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.